Late season means many hunters are staying home to watch football. But in Florida, the Crazy On crew is still going strong and having awesome luck as the season winds down.
Mix a little bit of wild and a little dumb. Stir it on up and let it run. Get you crazy on, run it all night long till the break of dawn. Crazy on, drop 'em dead on the ground. Running dogs from a buggy, bulldogs and hounds. You either got it in your blood or you don't. Get you crazy on. Get you crazy on.
Late season in Florida is still a good time to be deer hunting. A lot of folks are home watching football. Deer gone nocturnal, all the hunting pressure that's on them. But you need to be in the woods. If you got the proper food source, those deer after the rut have to eat.
These bucks are run down. They've been chasing does for the last few months. Now they're looking for a food source.
In a lot of states, you can only kill 1 buck a year, maybe 2. But in our home state of Florida, you're allowed 2 bucks a day the entire season. So we're not rushing around trying to kill, fill our tags in the first couple of weeks. We hunt the season all the way through.
Just because we can kill 2 bucks a day doesn't mean we are. We're looking for the big boys, and we'll search for them all year.
So we got this piece of property in North Florida with an abundance of game on it. So we went up there late season and planted a 2.5 acre food plot and built a shooting house so that on them cold mornings, we got somewhere cozy to sit. We just got back from a 3.5 week tour traveling all over the country hunting whitetails. Got back here to the house, came in here and checked the food plot we had going on. Early August we planned this one. We hunted it all through September, had a couple of real nice shooter bucks, one in particular. He got all kind of crazy stuff going on, never could get him in range. Came back here, we noticed a scrape over here. It just got cold again, well, cold for Florida, it's in the 40s. 4 days after Christmas, we're gonna try to get in here in the morning and make it happen. I think with the amount of does that I believe are using this food plot by noticing all the tracks, I think we might have a good opportunity at a buck to come in here in the morning chasing. We're gonna get in here, 30 minutes before daylight, the routine, and see if we can't get one on the ground.
Justin be getting some pictures of this crazy rack buck, but he hasn't been able to get his eyes on him yet.
Just like they always do, they disappear, but he got lucky and this one showed back up.
Even those are starting to look back. There's a deer. It's a buck.
Yeah.
It's a buck.
It's a good buck. It's a shooter buck.
That's that one we got on camera.
Green, green, green.
Crazy On Outdoors is brought to you by Bill Jordan's Realtree, family, friends, and the outdoors. Hip Stick, a new generation of hunter shooting rests designed to hunt. Expedition Archery, experience, perfection. HHA Sports, join the crowd. And by Crystal Automotive, the choice is crystal clear.
Your local dealership does not know the value of your exotic car or motorcycle, and they have no way to find out. At Crystal Motorsports, we know and appreciate exotic cars. From muscle cars to luxury vehicles, sports cars to true exotics, Harleys to Cushman. In mint condition or in need of a little love, Crystal Motorsports will make you a cash offer over the phone, and if you're looking for that vehicle of your dreams, we have special connections to find it. Crystal Motorsports will deliver your dream to you anywhere in the world. Visit crystalmotorsports.com.
It's time to get you crazy on with Expedition Archery. If you're a speed freak, you're going to love the new Expedition Eccentric, sending arrows downrange up to 352 feet per second. That's fast. Plus, the newly redesigned ATR cable guard takes efficiency and torque reduction to the next level by eliminating any moving components. Or maybe you'll like the Expedition Xterra. With an even shorter axle-to-axle and longer brace height, the Xterra is easily maneuverable and super forgiving. Excellence is in the details with Expedition Archery.
Today's hunting conditions are brought to you by Hunter Safety System. Saving lives is what we do. During late season, when the temperatures drop and in many parts of the country the snow begins to fall, many hunters abandon the tree stand and retreat to the couch to watch a little football. But for hunters who brave the elements, this time of the year can be very productive. With food sources dwindling, hunters can focus their attention around food plots to see a much greater concentration of deer than perhaps just a few weeks earlier. With the rut complete in most places, bucks that may have wandered miles away will return to their home grounds hungry and ready to replenish their fat stores. This is the time of year that bucks which you may have only caught a glimpse of during the rut will now slowly walk into the food plot, presenting you with a quality shot opportunity, rather than passing by at 50 miles an hour in pursuit of a hot doe. Justin Lamb is hunting a food plot in North Florida and settling the rifle on a buck that he hasn't seen on trail cams in weeks.
Steve, them does are starting to look back. There's a deer. We've been seeing a lot of deer all morning, but we finally looked up, and out of the corner of our eye, in slipped that freaky buck that we've been having on camera all year. That one we got on camera. You own him?
Yeah, green line.
Man, that is an awesome buck. That is call the boys, tell them to come check him out. All the preparation has paid off. Planting the food plots, countless hours setting up these blinds, building these stands. It all just paid off right there with that whitetail. That's what hunting's about. We had that buck on a camera all during archery season. Haven't seen him since the beginning of muzzleloader. He came out. It couldn't have been no more perfect. That's a really good buck from North Florida. Let's go look at him. Come on, let's go see if we can find him. See, that deer's a lot bigger than I thought he was. Man, what a whitetail. Late season North Florida. I'm telling you, I've been managing this place now for 5 or 6 years. We've been dumping the protein to them, planting the food plots, doing everything we can to manage and try to grow big whitetails. Look at this freak of a deer. He's got some brows. He's got stuff going on the bases. He's heavy down here. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points. Yeah, I mean, you can tell he's been eating good. He's fat, healthy. You can't ask for a better late season whitetail than this right here. I'm telling you, we grow some giants. You know, we got this place and that place there in Central Florida, and we are growing some stud whitetails. He knew what he wanted, you know. This, like I said, this cold snap pushed him back in, and I never would have dreamed it'd have been this buck that came out. Never in a million years. I could not be happier with this deer. Bonus buck. That's exactly what this is right here. 4 days after Christmas. Talk about a late Christmas present. That's an awesome whitetail we just shot. We came in here yesterday evening, noticed all the tracks, the scrapes, knew that we might have a good morning, but I never in a million years would have thought we'd have just killed that buck we had in here during archery season. I ain't seen him in a month and a half, 2 months. But I could not be happier. Again, 4 days after Christmas, late season, North Florida, little bit of cool weather, post rut, awesome whitetail for North Florida.
Each and every day, I'm very thankful for several things. Obviously, my family. I'm very proud of our employees at Realtree, and I cannot be more proud of these patterns, how they look, how they perform. There's so many elements in a camo pattern that has to work, and the pattern has to work up close, and then also at mid-range and even further distances. Having some different inconsistent elements throughout a pattern and throw in the leaves and stuff on top, it really makes the pattern work. We set the bar pretty high with high standards, you know, all of us at Realtree.
How was the fishing, Dad?
Don't even ask.
Thirsty or am I hungry? Gordo's cheese dip, and it's microwavable. Sounds great.
Gordo's authentic Mexican restaurant-style cheese dip is made with real cheese, comes in 5 delicious flavors, and is ready to serve in just 1 minute.
This Gordo's dip is great.
Oh, man. Awesome. Good. Gordo's.
Are you a Gordo's dipper?
The Crazy On crew is in Florida doing some late season hunting, but they've decided it's about time to take an afternoon off from hunting and have a little fun on the water.
Growing up in Florida, airboats are a part of our heritage and a part of who we are. We love using them, whether it's using them during hunting season or just plain out going joyriding and cutting up and getting our crazy on.
We've been hunting hard all season. It's time we take a little break, jump on these airboats, and blow off a little steam.
In much of Florida, the airboat is a mode of transportation almost as necessary as the hunter's pickup truck. With flooded marsh, swamps, and waterways abundant, the airboat provides a fast, effective ride. Whether traveling through an inch of water or water 50 feet deep, the airboat will glide across it with ease. To access many of the islands and other remote, swampy hunting areas, the airboat is the best option. Plus, on days like today when the crew is taking a little time off from hunting, the airboat is an adrenaline-fueled opportunity to get their crazy on.
At Crystal Automotive in Homosassa, Florida, we offer a full line of commercial vehicles, from cargo vans to cabin chassis, upfitted with dump bodies to refrigerated boxes, rancher beds to utility beds. Crystal can do unlimited modifications to any vehicle. Don't have a fleet account? Crystal will get you one. Need a loan in your business name? Crystal will secure it for you. We understand how important your equipment is to your business, and we have the experience to get it right. Call Crystal today and let us start designing your next commercial vehicle.
Crazy On Outdoors is brought to you by Bill Jordan's Realtree, family, friends, and the outdoors. Hipstick, a new generation of hunter shooting rest, designed to hunt. Expedition Archery, experience perfection. X Factor Outdoor Products, be dead silent. And by Crystal Automotive, the choice is clear, Crystal Automotive. Today's hunting conditions are brought to you by Bill Jordan's Realtree, family, friends, and the outdoors. Early season was very productive for the Crazy On crew member Chad Parker. But now that the temperatures are dropping and the food sources are changing, he finds the late season to be another incredible time to find concentrated deer patterns.
Around the property that I hunt, there's a bunch of agriculture fields. And there's get row crops planted everywhere, and these deer have been coming to feed on them. They're all picked. Luckily for us, these combines left a bunch of beans on the ground. It's got these deer coming to them pretty heavy in the afternoons.
When the acorns are all gone and the frost has killed all the browse around, these deer will naturally pile into these fields.
The other night when we were walking back to the truck, we spotted a good buck on one of the edges of these fields, and I could tell he had a pretty good set of horns. It was well after camera light, but we knew where to set up on him.
I'm by myself this afternoon. Got off work early just to get in here and see if I can get this deer we've been after for the last couple of weeks. We don't have any trail cam pictures of him. He's just one that's been coming in here and checking out for does. I parked the truck a couple miles away, hoping that we don't spook him at all. So I'm pretty hot right now, but it's supposed to cool off before evening. So we're gonna sit out the rest of this afternoon and hopefully he'll show himself before dark.
We saw a few deer there before dark, nothing too good. I was about to give up hope when the big boy showed up.
I just shot a monster. This is a deer we seen the other night. Me and Randy were trying to get on this deer, and I've hunted him hard the last 3 or 4 afternoons. Went to work early to get off early and get out here and sit on these fields. Sitting on the same field about 50 yards from where he came out the other night, and we didn't get a shot at him. Didn't get much video of him because I'm shooting through a little tiny window into this field, but laid him in his tracks. Really good buck, really good buck. Let's go check him out. That's him. Let me drag him out here. Dude, we gotta burn him down. That's him. Randy and I came in here the other night and sat, and we were looking for a deer like this, and we weren't sure the beans have been cut now, and these deer are starting to come out here to them more and more. On our way out, we spotted this big buck in the field, the same field I shot him in, and we couldn't get a shot on him. It was a little too dark. Randy couldn't see him in the scope, so we let him go in hopes that we get another chance at him. And I've come in here every afternoon after work and sat on this field waiting, and he's really small-bodied deer. He's pretty run down. I don't know if something's wrong with him. You can see all the bones in his body sticking out. I don't know if he's got an illness or he's just out run down from the rut, but he's a really good buck, and I'm very thankful to have this one. It's been a really good year for us here in Florida, and couldn't be happier.
That's why we hunt all season. To me, late season is just as fun as early season because you can start to pattern these deer. They've been chasing hard last few months and are run down, and they're looking for a food source. So you can get in there and pattern these deer. Not only can you get an inventory of the deer that made it through the rut in your area, but you might get a chance at a big mature buck.
Because he stuck it out and hunted the late season, he wound up with another great buck for his wall.
Get you crazy on, running all night long till the break of dawn. Crazy on, drop 'em dead on the ground, running dogs from a boogie bulldogs and hounds. Get you crazy